everybody?
Like always, I'm the fat man that speaks,
And I'm the black man that speaks.
and this is people that speak or rant it because that's basically what we're gonna do after this introduction.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What do you want the first topic of this rant to be? Because I've had a lot of on my mind this whole week. This whole week, I've just been getting mad.
Because you get mad over little tiny things.
I don't get mad over little things. I get mad over lies.
We all hate liars. We all hate liars.
But it's just
That's something we
the
all
things that you lie about piss me off the most.
really.
Yeah, because this week it has not been. Let me break down my week to you.
All right.
Boom. Meet a girl on Meet Me like a month ago. She seems awesome. Start talking to her. Awesome. We start going out. Cool. Now, me as a Scorpio, one thing that I hate is I fall for girls fast. I catch emotions fast and heavy. And 9 times out of 10, when I catch feelings for girls, girls don't catch those same feelings for me. So I start getting hurt. But you know what? I'm like this. No, I can overlook that for right now. I gotta give her time. She's not the same emotionally as I am right now. So give us some time. So for the month, we're good. We're talking, moving, about to hang out. You know, just doing a thing. And like, I see myself with this girl for like a long time. Like that's my usual plan. If I can see myself with you in the long run, I want to be with you as long as possible. One day, I'm in a good mood. The sun is shining. I'm on a skateboard. I'm just chilling, listening to music, bumming the iPod, happy as hell. Went to sleep to a good night text and everything. Had a good conversation with her on the phone. Woke up, chilling. Got a good morning text. I'm like, it can't get no better than this. Good morning. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. We got to talk. In my mind, usually it's like, oh shit, it's that text. But in my mind at the time, I was like, man, we so good. I ain't got nothing to worry about. What's up, babe? What you want to talk about? I don't know if this can work. Literally, dog. The song in my head that just came up was "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend. Come to talk to you again." And I'm like, but why? And I'm literally starting to get all sad and depressed.
Starting to do
Just
the novellas.
Dog, I started listening. I started listening to Drake heavy.
Oh,
Hella
God.
sad song. I was like, damn, I'm back on my Drake shit.
Oh, God.
She just hurt my heart. So she just like making up all these reasons. She's like, what did she say that really got on my nerves? How she doesn't think she can do it because of the distance, having to worry about me all the time. I'm like, pause. The distance is like 2 train rides away. And worried about me, all I do is wake up in the morning, skate around, check on my little brother, sister, try to find a good job, and just chill. What do I do? I'm not in the streets. I'm not a troublemaker. Smoke weed, but I don't do other drugs. What am I doing that's wrong? And I'm just saying this is just like, and plus school, and I'm going to have to deal with the stress of school and you. I'm like, I'm going to have to do those things too, you know. I'm trying to go back to school also. And it just, I start really catching feelings. So I'm like, no, Cheyenne, we finally found a girl that we really think we could like. Just pour all out our heart and everything to her. Just tell her how we feel. Told her how I felt and everything. Still wasn't enough. She's like, I have to think about it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cool. No text back for the rest of that day. So late that night before I go to sleep, me still feeling all sad, and I'm like, good night. No text back. Wake up in the morning. Good morning. Hours later, she texts back, good morning. I'm like, oh, she's talking to me again? All hope is not lost. Let's go. So I'm just like, did you think about what we talked about? A little. What did you think about so far? what you said, and how you feel about me, and how I'm serious about this. Yeah. Well, what's your answer? No text back. So at this point in life, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna fall in love. And if I do, I'm just gonna end up falling out of love, being hurt. So you know what? Fuck it. I want a girlfriend, can't have one. It's just life. What's
For
been going
me,
on with your life?
for me as a Virgo, I am supposed to be falling in love, and I do have the same issues as you. I
Hmm.
do fall for a girl really quickly, but I usually fall for them after I realize I can see a future with them.
Yeah.
And I've never been like, hey, I see a future. But most of the time, I usually knock myself off because I'm so used to this happening.
Wow.
Malcolm likes a girl. Malcolm talks to girl constantly. Malcolm thinks he has a chance with a girl. Girl finds man. Malcolm crushed. And that's basically how I've seen everything. So now every time I talk to a girl, I assume that I am like a lucky charm. Like you find me or I find you attractive. About a good 3 or 4 months later, you find a guy that
Seriously.
you're really like, and you date him. Not knowing that I am like the perfect kind of guy.
Seriously, like,
So I just said I give up. I literally want to give up. There's no point in me chasing after these girls who I believe would be happy. But then I realize now, you have to realize now, that happiness is not a one-way street.
true.
It's always a two-way street. No matter where you go in life, you could love a person to death. But if she ain't happy, but you are,
Mm,
don't force them to stay fake happy just because you want to be happy.
true.
I mean, countless. I mean, when I heard about you know
Mm,
who shall not be named right now because she's a really great friend. But when I found out she had a boyfriend, it crushed me to death.
yeah, seriously.
It really did. Like I was really depressed. I didn't want to look for a job. I didn't even feel like doing anything. It really crushed me. It was like wow. Even when I started talking to her again, she hits me up with this, hey, I miss you and everything about you I like, and I was like, well, I really don't want to talk to you because
Understandable.
for me when I like a person, it's not just I like you. I see something in you that I don't see in any other woman.
Mm,
Whether it be your attitude, it's mostly attitude, or your personality, mostly personality, or you do something that makes me feel like I'm a special guy. And it's so difficult to find women like that nowadays because they're all feel like they're all carbon copies of the same person.
seriously.
It's like, hey, I found a hipster chick. Oh, but she doesn't like. She likes this. Oh, hey, I found a goth chick. Every goth chick is the same. You find that one person who's like totally different and like stands out. You're like, yeah, this is
This
who I
is gonna
want.
go somewhere, yeah.
I mean, there are the countless women out there who will probably find me attractive because of the way I do things or because of my achievements. I don't care about that. Look, if I do become a big star, it's not because I was like, hey, I don't give a fuck about anybody. I just give a fuck about me.
Mm,
It was about me. That's what it always was about. I really wouldn't care if I had girlfriends. If I had girlfriends, I'd be like, hey, you're really nice, and maybe I'll find one of every once in a while. I find them cute, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna use this to my advantage to fuck women,
mm.
even though that's what most people do.
Most likely, if I got famous right now, most likely I would spend my time trying to get more money to provide for my family. And also, I know this is really stupid, but I'd help out my ex,
Which ex?
she who shall not be spoken of.
Oh, okay, Voldemort.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and the other one.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I help them out because they both are in college, and I know college costs hella money. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
still help them out, look out for them, give them shout outs, stuff like that, because I still care. Even though most likely they don't give a fuck about me.
yeah, that's how I feel about my exes too. Like I understand they all hate me because I did the same dumb thing that every guy shouldn't do, but I did.
What?
I asked them off for sex after we broke up.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I know. I didn't know that.
No, you don't.
I know. I know. It's not supposed to happen. But now I know not to do it. I just understand we broke up. You can't be friends, but you can still care for the person. Like, I still care for all my exes. I care about them, and if they're in trouble, trust and believe I would be there, even if they don't want me there.
Yeah.
It's like I'm the hero that they deserve. I'm Batman, basically.
But they don't want.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, we're just the back burner guys.
We really are back burner guys, but it's weird because people will tell us, like, I love when people who are taken always tell you the
like,
same
oh,
thing.
you're gonna find someone. Oh, don't worry.
And then they're making out with their girlfriend on the
yeah,
side.
it's like, yeah, not everyone is
as lucky as you.
Seriously.
And you're like, why it can't? I
That's why I say, if you're in a relationship right now, you better hold on to that shit.
I tell everybody that. I'm like, look, if you're gonna be in a relationship, I dislike cheaters. Like, he used to. He's recovering.
Yep.
Cheater.
Yep.
I used to not like him because he was like always like had like at least cheated on a girl, and he was like really proud of it. But it was because his brain is stupid.
I was in high school.
Yeah, basically most of the stuff we learned in high school, we got out to the real world, and it's like cheaters still exist, and they piss me off because I'm like, why don't you just end it?
It was like in high school, I didn't know what I wanted in general, but now I know. And it's sad to say now, after all the chances that I had, I messed up, and now I have to pay for it. So it's just me paying for it.
We always find out after we get out of high school, depending on who you are. For me, in high school, I knew what I wanted, and I was like, I'm not gonna settle for anything less.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did that. I was like, I'm not settling for like this, because you would always try to hook me up with somebody, and I'd go,
yeah,
nah, I don't want that. I mean, yeah, I sound like an asshole, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want that, Cheyenne.
Understandable.
It's not like, oh, she's ugly. I mean, she's hot, but it's like there's something about her I just don't want. Like, I know there's gonna be problems with this. So she's gonna find something about me she doesn't like, or she's gonna complain about something that I don't give a fuck about, like her life. And it seems like, where was I talking? Where was I at? And it's cheaters. And it seems like when you meet a girl who's been with a cheater, it's always like you don't understand it. Like, why you a cheater? Why did you become a cheater? And every cheater always has the same explanation of why they're a cheater. It's always because they got hurt and they wanted to hurt back, and instead of them just stopping, they kept doing it.
Going. Yeah.
And it pisses me off because women are affected by this, and then good guys like us show up, and they have
the superhero, and
they don't want a superhero. And what even more pisses me off is the girls who get cheated on and then keep going for the same type of guy.
Seriously.
Like, why? You've already been with one cheater. Why would you chase another cheater knowing he's a cheater? Oh, because he's got this. Oh, because he's got that. Oh, because he's got this. Or, oh, he's such a nice guy. At first.
Seriously. If he doesn't have your best interest in heart, then why go for it?
That's what I usually say.
They just go for it for the time being, but you do realize it's called a future. And
nobody ever. I believe that a lot of girls who got pregnant thought they had a future with this guy.
Yeah,
I believe it, and
the fact that now they're scarred for life because they have to raise a child on their own because they dated the wrong guy, and now that they found out, it's sad.
It really is.
If I could go back in time, I would stop you from doing it. Stop you from making that mistake. But it's not really a mistake because you've made a life. It's just the mistake was choosing who to create that life with.
Yeah, you never. I realized that people are never sad that they did it with this one guy. They're always sad because they're always happy because they've made a life and they have somebody who will unconditionally love them forever. Mm-hmm. Children are not bad things.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're beautiful
unless you
things.
Raise them to be sore headaches all the time.
Then it's your fault.
Yeah, ghetto ass kids.
Ghetto ass kids. But children are not a bad thing. But it just seems like nowadays there are no more men in the world. It's just a bunch of
boys,
niggas.
Just niggas have fun
and
like.
It's even worse because then niggas, we fall into the category of niggas. but we're actually like gentlemen, and we're like,
I
shit,
don't
we
want to
can't.
fall in the category of niggas.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
how I
to.
live my life, I'm trying to live my life to better provide for my son. That does not exist.
It's an
Or my
imaginary
son or
son.
daughter in the future, I live my life for them. So they could look and say, oh,
Yeah,
my
that's like
dad got his
that's like
shit
my
together.
biggest goal in life is when I have a kid, I want him to go. I like my father. My father is my hero. I'd be so happy. My father is a shitty father. He's a shitty father, but he's not like super shitty. He's
Mine is super shitty. What month is it?
it's
March.
in March.
I'll see that nigga in 3 months. Well, no, I won't. Fuck that nigga. I don't want to see him. See that? I don't want my kid to ever have to deal with that. Nope.
Yeah, I really don't want my kid to be like, I don't like my father. I mean, if during his teenage years, hell yeah, I'd understand. It's teenage years. But if it's like,
You're a grown ass man, dude. Grow up. You know what you have to do. You have responsibilities. Acknowledge them. Be a fucking man and do what you gotta do. But no, you want to go around and still act like you're my age. Motherfucker, no. I'm more mature than you right now. And that's saying some shit because I ain't mature with the damn thing. That's just saying some shit. I ain't mature with the damn thing. But if I got more goals and bigger balls to handle my shit than you do, there's a problem, hey? There's a problem.
oh man, it seems like the women don't want men anymore. They want niggas. It seems like it, and I'm not saying all women, because there are
And,
some
and that
women.
and that just brings back up the point of the video before. Why do girls like the bad guy, not the good guy?
We can go on for that forever,
Forever. Because
forever.
it just in the end it happens.
It does. You're
Like
like,
the guy that has your best interest in heart and wants to have a future with you is right there. But no, you rather go for the guy that's gonna basically you just want to have fun. You don't want to be committed. You don't want what you say you want. You just want to have fun.
and it pisses me off when I hear women go, "Oh, there's no good men in the world,"
Like
and then me and you are like there going,
like
"Hi."
even if I was to raise my hand and be like, hello, you probably still wouldn't even want to take that chance. You just be like, oh no, I like this kind of guy anyway. But that kind of guy is an asshole. What the
Where
fuck?
is this coming from? And I don't get why they do that. I mean, you say you want one thing, want another. It's women. We get it. It's women. But why do you want everybody to feel sorry for you? I'd understand if it was like, oh, every five, like, oh, you picked one who was really good and slowly fell to the dark side. But this nigga looked like from the get go he was from the dark side, and then he does some shitty shit to you, some nigga shit, and then you go for another nigga thinking that he's gonna be different than the last nigga.
They want the bad guy so they could turn him into the good guy. They want that kind of
Please give
control.
him that thing you said.
What?
That you remember when you were talking about girls who want the bad guy because they want to
Yeah,
change him.
they want to be able to change it. Girls want to be able to change a guy. If a guy is good from the start, then in their mind it's no fun. Girls like a challenge. Girls like to take a bad guy like the guys that they date now from the street or who act like assholes or tough guys. They want to take that and challenge themselves to see how much they control they have as women. They want to take that and be like, oh, here's a guy. He thinks he's a show off and all that, and he's a playboy. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself to change him from a playboy to my. Okay? And you may be able to do that, but the off chance that you don't. What is really the purpose of that conquest? Like, are you getting a medal at the end of it? What is really the point? Like, what do you want out of life? Do you want to just be able to keep going on these little conquests trying to change guys, or do you want to live your life, have something concrete, and just live like a woman, or just keep playing around like a little girl?
It seems like when you do have a kid, it's always because you believe that this person, you had a future with this person.
And girls have babies by the dumbest niggas that have no goals in life.
I
Like
mean,
my nigga, me and you, we have goals in life to be something. Other niggas just like, man, all I need is a house, a car, and some truths. I'm good. And girls will eat that shit up with no problem. No problem. Like, oh, I don't need to be famous. I just want to live comfortably. Why not? Like, why wouldn't you have goals? What's the point of not having goals in life?
Like, I know what my goal in life is. I want to be an entertainer. That's my goal in life. I would love to be on stage, making people laugh, doing what I love, making people laugh, seeing smiles, getting handshakes because I did a good job. I mean, yeah, so I'm kind of like an attention whore, but I'm not. I'm just a guy who enjoys seeing people smile for what I do. I love people appreciating what I do, and I would love to do that for the rest of my life. I would love to inspire people, but girls don't want to hear that. They want to hear, I like bitches. I listen to Chief Keef, bang bang, and I got a whip, like word, and they like, oh my god, I could change him. This is gonna be amazing. 9 months later, you got a kid. He nowhere to be found, and all your little girlfriends are hanging out with you, taking care of the baby, talking about, oh, it's so adorable. Oh, it's so sweet.
You know, but I just came to a conclusion.
What's the conclusion, Shane?
Girls don't want to go through the struggle. Like with me, like for men that have something that want to do something in life, we have to struggle for what we want. It's gonna take some time, but we're going somewhere. We're gonna struggle with it, but we're gonna get there. Eventually, we will get there. Girls don't want to wait for that. They want it right then and right now, even though they're not gonna do that. Like between me and the drug dealer, all right, I have to struggle to get a good job. I have to struggle to go to college, get an education, and become something in this world. And that's gonna take time. They don't want that. They want what's right here, right now.
Drug dealers got money. He's got that. Niggas got money. He got that. He got a car. Already
But
got a car.
at the end of the day,
It's
money is not forever.
I
It
believe
really
I
ain't.
believe
Money
that-
ain't gonna cure your happiness. Money is not gonna stop him from being an asshole. It's not gonna make him become a man, take care of your kids. It's not gonna help you become a better woman. It's not.
It's really not. It's a fact. And we know this. We're two guys who are just like, hey, we want to do something that can make other people see that we're doing this. We're doing it. We're going out there. We're gonna put ourselves out there. We're gonna fight for what we want, and that's what we want. They don't want that. No woman wants a guy who's willing to fight for what he wants, because I believe it's more of a hassle to deal with a loser. It's more of a hassle to deal with a guy who believes in something so strongly than to be with a nigga who has who already has what he wants. Because the people who have the greatest of stories always have a tragedy. Niggas always are like, oh, hanging out. Like, I would believe that Kendrick Lamar probably has, even in his rhymes, you can hear it. You can hear the stories. They're terrible. Shit happened to him. But he made it.
You know, I just thought of the title of our next video.
What?
There are no real men in the world.
Oh.
There are no real men left in the world.
Well, there's 23 minutes and I have to use bathroom. So, like always, follow us. We'll put all our shit down there. If you enjoy this video, it's the truth. I know it's really long. We like talking.
Word.
But hey, it's true life. We're not bullshitting around. I know it's not usually what I put on this channel. Don't worry, the next one, getting real deep into this. But like always, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace.